Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. Thanks so much for joining me today. You can see I'm not in my usual filming studio in my basement. I'm actually in Edgecombe, Maine. We're staying up here for several weeks. And I, of course, took some knives with me on vacation. And this is going to be the knives of the month. And so these knives really are about the knives that I took on vacation slash what I'm using the most up here. I'm currently finishing building a boat. I'm doing a lot of kayaking and sailing and fishing. So these knives kind of speak to that. Maybe not the fishing aspect so much, but definitely the woodcrafts and carpentry aspect of it, as well as just the practical use of the things that I'm carrying. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the camera up here, and I'll just show you guys what I'm using. So this is the one that I randomly first picked. This is the Bark River Jarapuco. Oh my God, I am forgetting the name of it already. But you can see the scratch marks on the blade. I'm actually using the crap out of this. It is a cool knife to do carpentry with, and actually I was shaping some booms and some spars, and cutting off the corners with this was really easy. The handle shape, being able to shave pieces off of it is great. This is Magna Cut. It's just an overall great shape, really thick handle, and it's just absolutely made for carpentry. It does a really good job, and it's got a convex Scandi grind, which is an interesting combination of two different grinds. Kind of upsets some people, but I love it. I think it's great, and it's like Duracell themed. You can see how it's got the copper top, the red, and the black. It's pretty cool. I like it, I gotta tell you. Next up, the Waypoint. I just did a review of it, a re-review, a long-term review of it. This knife is made for the saltwater. I gotta tell you, Vanek super clean, hollow grind, super slicey. Action is incredible. Fits in my life vest amazingly well. Aesthetics are great. Comes flying out. It's titanium, and then the liners on it, the nested liners, are LC200N, which is another stainless steel. I mean, just all around banger of a knife. Still one of my favorite knives. 2 years ago, I think it was the best knife. I rated it as the best knife that I owned, and I still think it's incredible. Definitely check it out. Quiet Carry Waypoint. Awesome, awesome knife. You can hear that hawk over there screeching. I think it's an osprey, but we have some eagles, bald eagles around here too. This is the EXOU Utility, and this is a gravity knife. It's got a little lock on here, and I find it extraordinarily useful. I was worried that it would come unlocked, that this little magnet wouldn't work, and that in my pocket it would come unlocked, but it's never happened to me. It is left and right-handed. I would say though that for practical purpose, I wouldn't necessarily want to have this as a left-hander, because then the clip would be on this side, and then I would be afraid putting it in and out of my pocket that I might accidentally unlock it. I don't know. Anyway, absolutely cool knife. I love it. This is the second gravity knife I own from Riot, and I absolutely can't recommend it highly enough. I know they sold out almost immediately, but when they come back in stock, I would get one. It was 77 bucks. Screaming good deal. Awesome knife. Next, we're going to talk about the DECA. Haven't carried this in a minute. Really haven't. Magna Cut, American made, $120, I think it was. I got these OG scales on it. I got a nice upgraded clip on here. And I put a new thumb studs on it as well. Just overall, great little build, awesome little knife, totally, well, mostly stain proof. And in this configuration, I absolutely love it. It just feels really nice. And it's one of those things that, I haven't carried in a while, but I was coming up here, and it just speaks to its design language and everything, that I was like, well, I need to have this knife. I like the lines on it. I like the design. Just great knife. Fun build as well. Loved building this knife. Next, this guy I've only had for a little while. This might be only the second time it's come to Maine. This is the Otter, and there are seals here. Maybe we'll see one floating by. They come right up here and they stare at me sometimes. Anyway, aesthetic is great. Magna Cut, totally stainless again. Great on the ocean. I didn't like the clip it came with, so I put on a different one from Ray Laconico. Absolutely beautiful knife. Action is great all American made. A lot of race stuff is made in other places or by other OEMs. This one he made, and I really appreciate his work. So this was a grail for me, and I really just absolutely love everything about it. And oddly, you know what? The longer I've had it, the more it's worked in, and the better it gets. It's one of those knives that the longer you get it, and I think it's true of most knives, especially when they're high quality. But this one's really breaking in nicely, and I really appreciate the action and how it flicks out. It's just really good. Next, I've got some more fixed blades here. So very nice Kyvex sheath. This is the Tradition Junior from Very Good Knife Company. You can see I've been using it a lot. This is 80, what is it? 80 CV, 80 CVN. I can't remember the name, but you can see it's starting to patina. This metal patinas. However, it is extraordinarily easy to keep sharp and to make sharp. I've got some basic stones. This thing is always super sharp. It's hollow grind. I've used it a lot to test things on, tested it on everything from vegetables to carpentry to everything else. As an in-pocket carry goes, especially with this clip that it comes with, I added the Ulti clip on it. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm really, really digging it. I'm going through all of my small pocket blade. I'm going through a phase right now of in-pocket carries, and this definitely fits the bill, and it's been a joy to carry and explore and have with me. Speaking of small in-pocket carries or small carries, the ultralight bushcrafter from Bark River Knives, really, really nice. It's got the standard kind of handle here, and for Bark River and the geometry and everything like that, and then it's got the Scandi grind. This is S45VN, however. Did a lot of whittling with this, and a lot of little bushcrafty type stuff, and you can see it has the compass symbol on it. Works really well for that. And just to give you an idea of the difference between that and this Puka from Bark River, you can see, you know, it's definitely a smaller knife, yeah. But this one also has the compass, which, if you don't know, means that it is made specifically for bushcrafting stuff. So yeah, ultralight bushcrafter S45VN. I believe they're still for sale on DLT. Check it out if you want to grab one. I was working up to a review of that guy, and then I have been carrying my Skaha too. I like this knife a lot. Has one of the best sounds ever. Blade finish is awesome. Also MagnaCut. I got a lot of MagnaCut with me. Handle shape is great. Made in Canada. Nested liner lock. Action is incredible. Just drops shut. Look at the finish on this blade and how reflective it is. Just really nice. North arms. Really good. Only bad thing for this for me is the clip keeps bending on me. And I asked him if I could get a new one, and he said, yeah, sure, but then I've just never followed through. It's just such a pain to set a knife away or whatever, but I really, really need to get a new clip. It doesn't really bother me because a lot of my pants are so thick that it's still fine. It doesn't fall out of my pants, but it's just one of those things I should probably take care of. Regardless, this is a super slicey knife. A lot of fun to use. I like it a lot. So, you know. And then finally, my Genesis from LT Wright. I've got several Genesis with me on this trip, but this guy with a Scandi grind, this guy makes a damn mean fire, let me tell you. This guy is my fire batoning champ. Absolutely incredible for that. What is this? This is A2. This Scandi grind has been sharp the whole time. I can't remember if I've even stropped it, but it still will splice paper. Very fine edge. You can see it's reflective edge there, and then you've got a belt finish up here. Really, really nice knife, and comes with an excellent sheath. I really like this sheath too a lot. Very nice. All right, so let's take a look at the full lineup here. We'll look down here for a minute. So we have the Genesis. We have the I'm blanking on the name of it, but I think it's a Jarapuka or a Puka, something like that. It's definitely based on one, right? I don't know if that's the real name of it. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it. Got the ultralight bushcrafter, also from Bark Rivers. We got the Sea Otter from Monterey Bay Knives. We have the Hogue DECA. We have the Riot EXOU. We have the Waypoint from Quiet Carry. We have the Very Good Knife's Traditional Junior. Liking that guy a lot. And then finally, we have the DECA 2. I'm sorry, the Skaha 2. Very nice little knife right here. So, what do you guys think? That is what I'm carrying this month. Great view, right? I mean, you just can't beat that. That's just absolutely amazing. All right, thanks so much, guys. And as always, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Link down below to my Patreon, $3 a month. You get a chance to win a knife a month. And as always, stay sharp, my friends. See you later. Bye-bye now.